All right, welcome back to the channel, everyone. Good morning to you all, and happy 24th. Today, boy, are we about to celebrate Kobe Bryant here today, you guys. Let me tell you what's in store for today. It has been requested many times of me to check out this career documentary called Kobe Bean Bryant, what a start. The Black Mamba career documentary. This is from a channel called, from Joseph Vincent's channel. And here's the deal. Here's why I haven't done it and why I waited so long to do it. This video is 1 hour and 44 minutes long, okay? So yeah, what I figured to do is, since I'm going for a back-to-back three-peat here, because I did it yesterday with the 23rd for Jordan, I want back-to-back. I want to repeat this three-peat. So what we're gonna do is break this up into 3 parts: morning, day, and night. All right. So that way I'm not, because outside of that it would be like a 3-hour video. And come on, let's be real, no one's watching that, and I might die in the process anyways. So we're gonna split it up into 3 parts. So hopefully you guys are engaged in the first part and you're enjoying it, and you come back for part 2 and part 3, and we'll watch this whole thing together. I do wanna point out Joseph Vincent's channel, absolutely fantastic, you guys. If you like this and you're into like career documentaries, fantastic work by Joseph Vincent, you guys. I'm linking this video from Joseph down below in the description, and that will also take you to a list of channel members. Shout out to you guys. You guys are saving my ass a lot lately, so I appreciate it. This one should be clear though, because this is a documentary, and it should not get any trouble for this one, hopefully. But all right, guys, that's long enough, because this is going to be a long. All 3 parts are going to be long. So I did the math, and it's like about 33 minutes per. And that's without the reaction. So, all right, guys, let's get right into this. Everybody, please leave this video a like. I'd appreciate it a lot. Happy 24th, you all. We're going to celebrate for a while, so let's get into this.
I had a purpose. I wanted to be one of the best basketball players to ever play.
I think that's what the fans came to see, and you talk about elevation.
Welcome to the Kobe Show. Take 2.
84-60.
A quicksilver needle, threading the eye of the storm with audacious dunks. Kobe was a cultural force.
He has a $71 million contract with the Lakers, plus millions more for advertising endorsements.
Wow, did you see the move by the kid?
And it's crazy to think nowadays people are making about 60 mil, 57 mil in 1 year.
A 5-time champion, a 2-time gold medalist.
Dang.
I would watch Magic play. I'd watch Michael play.
An Oscar winner.
Can I get to that level? I don't know, but let's find out. Let's find out.
Yeah, I love that attitude. Yeah, that's how this channel started. Let's just do it, see what happens.
One half of the greatest duo in NBA history. He possessed a dedication to the game.
Damn.
Which bordered on madness.
I know, Mecca.
A never-quit, all-go, win-at-all-cost mindset that became known as the Mamba mentality.
That's a cool image.
As he's known as.
Oh, yeah, why you gotta do my boy Nash
The best player
like
in the league
that?
was Kobe Bryant.
Nash, you were just outside of the line, buddy. Why'd you do it? You shouldn't have gone for the charge.
The Black Mamba.
Oh, that's very
Bryant has the
80s
NBA
retro.
in his DNA. His father is Joe
Jelly Bean
Bryant.
This exposure to the pro game helped develop Kobe at an
That's
early age.
stupid.
For young Kobe, there was little doubt he'd follow in his father's footsteps.
I played other sports. I played baseball. Growing up in Italy, I was forced to play soccer.
Yeah.
But basketball really moved me. No other sport touched me like the game of basketball.
In Italy, Kobe learned to play fundamental basketball.
That's a key.
While hanging around his father's team.
Yep.
We went over there and moved with my father. I started first grade over there. Went to Italian school, and I think that helped us
bond together even more because we know how to speak the language when we first went over there. So we didn't have anybody to rely on but ourselves.
So now to move back at the age of 13 in middle school and being completely different. You know, I had a hard time reading, I had a hard time kind of getting adjusted to the culture.
The culture shock of moving back to the U.S. was eased by Kobe's time on the court.
Kobe Bryant was a different kind of kid with a different kind of upbringing.
And you guys want to know why there is a difference between Kobe coming out of high school and other players coming out of high school? He had that fundamentals from a young age from Europe because they were drilling it into him. He talks about it quite often. Well, he used to talk about it. Rest in peace, Brad.
Before his NBA career, you had an awareness of him coming into the league. He felt like this kind of like prodigal figure.
I feel like we've known him, probably started hearing about him when he was maybe a junior in high school.
But I was reading all the stuff about his high school coach saying that they would get there and he would be shooting baskets in the dark because they hadn't even turned the lights on yet.
When did you know no one is going to outwork me?
I never looked at it as work. I didn't realize it was work until my first year in the NBA.
The Aces of Lower Merion featuring the best player in high school basketball in 1995, Kobe Bryant.
What I remember would be him coming in as a kid and tremendous expectations.
Talk about academically, he speaks fluent Italian. There he is, Mr. Bryant, flying, jamming, high riser.
And he scored 1,200 on his college boards. Good enough to get in any school.
Uncommon amongst uncommon people.
The 18-year-old was a star, even landing a date with Brandon.
Oh, yeah.
Now, we've heard reports that you guys are dating, or you're...
Didn't he go to prom together?
We went to the prom together.
Yeah,
Did you know that?
Bryant added a new dimension to his celebrity by taking TV and recording star Brandy to his prom.
The exception among the exceptional.
Wait a second. How old was Brandy at that time? How old was... What was going... Was she rocking the cradle, man?
USA Today's High School Player of the Year and a McDonald's All-American.
18-year-old Kool-Aid smile, fresh out of high school, bald-headed Kobe.
As a senior, Kobe averaged 30 points and 12 rebounds a game.
He has been one of the most followed high school athletes in this state all winter long.
He's the best player in the nation for anybody in high school.
Kobe Bryant, who is going to go the distance, up and slams it home.
Damn.
Jams at home, and that got him up out of the seat. And some high fives. Hey,
that's
Kobe
wild.
Bryant, KB, taking it
Rumors
to the
are
rack.
flying all over that you're the one player here who's thinking seriously of making the transition right from the high school ranks to the professional ranks. How serious is that part of your decision?
Well, it's definitely a possibility. I think I'd be foolish not to look into that.
So mentioned in Sports Illustrated, you said, I'll go to college, but if I don't think I can get better in college, I'm just going to skip it.
That's just what I was going to ask him. Maybe he'll surprise me. What's it going to be, college or the NBA?
Oh, no, I haven't made up my mind yet.
Kobe Bryant is for real.
It's over. Lower Merion has won.
1996 state champs, and that ends a 53-year drought.
Foregoing college, Kobe Bryant opted to make the jump from high school to the NBA.
And Kobe Bryant showed his true mettle, showed what he could do. And there's a young man that has been so ballyhooed and has packed this arena tonight.
We saw a great poignant moment. Father, Jellybean Joe Bryant. Son, Kobe, embracing.
Kobe embraced his father after winning a state championship, both knowing Kobe was NBA bound.
He averaged 31 points a game last year, 12 rebounds. He got 6 or 7 assists a game, and his team won the state.
Yeah, that state championship really meant a lot to me. You know, in the previous years, it's all been individual goals. And, you know, coming to my senior year, everybody put so much pressure on myself and my team to win the state championship. And after we won it, it was just like the biggest relief in the world.
I, Kobe Bryant, have decided to take my talent to
What a troll.
No, I have decided to skip college and take my talent to the NBA.
What people don't know about that is I had a bet with my classmates on whether or not I would do that or not.
Whether you would do what?
Like the pause. It's an opportunity of a lifetime. I feel it's time for me to go out and seize it while I'm still young. You had some people who, you know, were just hating.
on a 17-year-old kid.
Is our high school superhero a star or starstruck?
We don't want him in the NBA. People don't want to babysit 18 and 19-year-old kids.
He can go get a shot for himself anytime he wants. In the NBA...
even in the NBA, he'll be able to create shots?
Yes, he will. Yes, he will.
At the age of 18, I knew that I was not going to be stopped.
Vladdy wanted to retire, too.
What you told me one day in the forum when I first met you, you said you were going to be the
greatest player of all time?
Yes.
The city of angels, shimmering with Hollywood allure, pulsed with electric anticipation for the debut of 18-year-old Kobe Bryant.
So I met with Jerry West, and Jerry West opened up a piece of paper. I haven't seen so many zeros in my life. I signed right away. And the first thing Jerry said to me, he said, look, I'm getting a kid named Kobe Bryant, and you guys are going to win multiple championships.
Kobe Bryant, on opening night at 18 years, 2 months, and 8 days old, became the youngest ever to play in the NBA for his childhood favorite team, the Lakers.
He's expected to play tonight, and if he does, he'll become the youngest player in NBA history. He'll be
18 and 2 months. How wild.
Years and 2 months. That's quite young, but he is quite a...
As a rookie, Kobe became the youngest player to ever start an NBA game. A teenager against towering vets.
And Kobe Bryant making his first appearance in Madison Square Garden. 18 years of age, and he'll go to the free throw line. Now, let's give you some perspective. This is the third game of the season. A year ago at this time, in his third game for Lower Merion High School, Kobe Bryant was leading the Lower Merion Aces to victory over Haverford High School. There is his first point in the NBA.
The last time we were here, you played, I think, about 6 minutes. I was looking at the box score. Didn't get in. It was garbage time when you got in. Now tonight, being in the real time.
Kobe's coach, Del Harris, seemed at odds with Kobe from the beginning.
Nice move. Wow, did you see the move by the kid? That's Kobe.
Times I'd sit the bench for 7 straight games and then play the last 20 seconds of a game and then look around and see other players around the league that are out there playing and performing. I knew I could compete with them, but I wasn't getting the opportunity to show it.
Damn, man. Good footwork.
But Kobe finds himself on the bench more than on the court. Very limited playing time, only 10 minutes a game.
That's why Kobe said multiple times, I should have went to college. Like, he kind of regrets not going to college because the first couple of years it was just garbage.
Refused to play the kid.
Manhunter this time makes a fake, comes down the middle and scores.
Believing he wasn't ready for the NBA game.
This rookie is something on the Lakers Basketball Network.
I'm the coach, and so I think we play him quite a lot personally. I am the coach. Chick's the broadcaster.
He's not your prototype point guard, but man, to steal Hardaway's line, does he have skills?
I got skills.
I just keep working on my game every day, and when my time comes to get out there and get the big minutes, I make sure I'm ready.
As a result, Kobe's rookie season saw him riding the bench more than playing. But even with limited minutes, the world was treated to glimpses of what Kobe would become.
That's sick. Yep. Showtime.
There, and that's what they're looking for more of out of Kobe.
Campbell double team. Keep it underneath.
Kobe plays 22 minutes, scores a career-high 21 points.
The fans called for more playing time, but Harris was stubborn.
Many don't remember he sat on the bench, he didn't play.
Right.
Coming up next.
The other tricky part that a lot of people don't want to talk about is Coach Harris was in a tricky situation. Eddie Jones was the starting point guard. He was the one in front of Kobe. And Eddie Jones earned his spot. So, to have a kid come straight out of high school and then take your spot, you might as well just trade Eddie Jones. It's just because that's just not fair to do to a guy. But then again, you got this guy Kobe who's busting everyone's ass in practice, hungry for the minutes. What do? I might have negotiated with one of them and be like, one of you's got to go to the 3 spot. So we need a small forward, But, that way you can play both Eddie and Kobe. But, yeah, it was a tough situation out there. And I think Cedric Ceballos was out there playing the 3. at that point, and I would definitely put Eddie Jones over him at the 3 in that situation, and put Kobe at the 2. At least try it out.
We'll check in on a Lakers rookie who's made a sudden impact in Los Angeles.
Do you miss your friends? Do you miss the things that normally come after high school? Or
Right. No, I really can miss it because I've never experienced it before.
Lower Marion High School. It's just amazing.
maybe this isn't right. Maybe I should have gone to college.
No, by no means. Not even close.
Last year at this time, this guy was winning the Class 4A state title.
At only 18 years old, Kobe Bryant's a basketball prodigy who's already one of the game's most exciting players.
He's the youngest player ever to start an NBA game. 18 years and 5 months against Dallas, and he is a wonder.
During this time, Shaq treated Bryant like a little brother, which Kobe didn't want. He wasn't looking to be anyone's little brother.
Showboat played a good game for his first game.
I really look forward to going out there.
Have you autographed Showboat, Bryant? I've been watching you a long time, man.
This would be a source of friction in the years ahead.
Experience is going to be the best teacher for him. As long as I'm around him, he'll be okay.
Yeah, I didn't like that. Shaq felt the need to like speak for Kobe a lot, and I don't like that. Good Lord.
Kobe! That got the fans out of their seats.
Kaboom.
Looked like he was going into Hollywood Park next door. Out of the game, standing ovation from some of the fans that are left here, and that's for Kobe.
He played really well, Chae.
He earned a lot more minutes than he's been getting.
The youngest player in the competition from the Los Angeles Lakers, Kobe Bryant.
He's unstoppable, and I label him the next Michael Jordan.
Following in the footsteps of MJ, Kobe competed in the slam dunk contest.
Yep, this was a rite of passage back then. I wish it still was.
Kobe Bryant, Michael Finley, and Carr.
And the way he worked at his skill level to become one of the most amazing scorers, one of the most amazing offensive players that we've ever seen.
As a rookie.
How criminal is it that we haven't had Ja Morant or Anthony Edwards in a dunk contest? And we never got LeBron James doing it back in the day either. Like, come on, man.
Kobe Bryant had won the dunk contest.
How about Zion? Come on, guys.
Oh, between the legs, Kobe Bryant.
Look at him. Check him out. Check him out.
Jeez.
Look at him.
So our winner is Kobe Bryant.
As the youngest slam dunk champion ever, Kobe's distinguished himself among this year's talented rookie class.
That crunch
in the playoffs,
guys. That crunch bar looks so out of place on that right there.
Kobe tasted failure early, having an all-time horrible finish to Game 5.
Kobe Bryant, the young rookie, straight from high school. 8 seconds left. Bryant guarded by Russell. 5 seconds left. 4. Bryant drives. Pull up.
Because that air ball game where Kobe shot those air balls against Utah.
Wide right, dimensional fake stop.
No legs.
Cross court left. Open Kobe.
No legs.
Another air ball.
Kobe should not have been in the game.
Shorty did. Air ball. Air ball.
Nah, this is good for him.
3 times. He shot air balls. Zero pressure.
Del Harris put him in the game specifically to teach him a lesson because he got tired of Kobe's.
Front court. Jazz with him. Stockton all over him. 8 seconds. 7 seconds. Here's a three-pointer air ball again.
Yep.
Kobe Bryant.
As painful as this was in the moment, this was good for Kobe. Like, really good for Kobe. He needed it because this never happened again.
Air ball. 4 seconds left. It's Stockton. It's over. It's over. I do believe.
You know, I really thought that was a defining moment of his career. You know why? If somebody would have shot an air ball on our team and had shot a second one, they were going to shoot a third one. He was fearless.
Yep.
I think that's one of the things that spurred him to greatness. He wasn't going to allow himself to fail.
Embarrassing because you shot 5 air balls. Get over yourself, right? And then after that, it's okay, well, why did those air balls happen?
Exactly.
Got it. High school, year before, we played 35 games, max, right? Week in between, spaced out. plenty of time to rest. In the NBA, it's back to back to back to back to back to back to back. I didn't have the legs.
How old are we now?
18.
18. So you are the second youngest player in the NBA?
Yep. So I'm one of the old guys in the league.
Now, the second-year sensation of the Los Angeles Lakers is holding court.
The source of Kobe's true greatness was his willingness to work to improve himself.
You know, basketball for me was the most important thing.
Hours alone in the gym, honing his craft.
Bryant.
He'd embraced the role of student.
Kobe Bryant pour conclure.
Everything was done to try to learn how to become a better basketball player. Everything.
Kobe Bryant.
I mean, and the proof is in the pudding too, because like he came in with direct comparisons to Michael Jordan right off the bat. Somebody who wasn't trying to master their craft would have seen that and been like, man, screw that Jordan guy. But instead, he went right to Jordan and started asking him for tips. Hey, how do you do this? How do you do that? What are you looking for when you know, a defender's guarding you like this? Like, he was picking his brain. And that's just awesome. That just shows he really wanted to be the best he possibly could, and he put his ego aside when it comes to that.
We are one-on-one with Kobe Bryant. Kobe? Unbelievable game last night against the Knicks.
Kobe Bryant in NBA courtside.
Oh, yeah.
In his second season, Kobe debuted the Fro.
Yo, I never played that game.
This became known as the Froby era.
Yep. Afro Kobe.
Kobe Bryant moved to the era.
The Froby era marked key transition years for Kobe.
I could see things a lot more than I could last year.
That's because you work so hard in the summer?
I definitely did. I was a student of the game. I tried to understand things that I wasn't doing very well last season and try to add them into my game.
So that's a shot blocked by Kobe Bryant. The Lakers win. Well, I got to tell you,
If you have that point of view, then literally the world becomes your library to help you to become better at your craft.
And now the steal by Kobe. Foot race with Derek Strong.
Because what I found in the NBA is a lot of guys played for financial stability.
Yep.
When they came to the NBA, they got that financial stability. So therefore, the passion and the work ethic and the obsessiveness was gone.
And that makes perfect sense. If the goal was money, then by the time they get drafted, get that first contract signed, they already won. You know, in their mind. So, yeah, Kobe, the great ones are playing a different game. It ain't about the money. I mean, the money's great, of course, but it's about legacy. It's about greatness. It's about winning.
During this time, Kobe transformed from an exciting fan favorite into the bona fide superstar we all know and love.
You have an unusual name, Kobe. And I know what it means, but maybe a lot of people don't.
Yeah, it means tender meat.
Tender meat. Tender young. Does it mean tender young meat?
The Froby era.
It's so funny. I'm like 99% sure Brandy was an adult when she was dating Kobe, right? Like, I don't know. We gender swap this kind of stuff. It's a little creepy, isn't it? Like this, man. Tender young meat, Kobe. Like, come on. If Kobe was like in his 30s and she was like a fresh 18-year-old, he'd be like, oh, and Kobe was saying that crap, we'd be like, yo, Kobe, being a creep, man. Stop it.
One of my...
No, Kobe's got game and then some.
Hey, shout out Maximilian 711.
Show-stopping style, skill beyond his years.
Now he and the Lakers are both playing their best basketball of the season.
There you go. Yeah, you got to have Eddie Jones and Kobe in that lineup.
Kobe dribble down the middle, in the air, all the way. Nice play.
And then you had the players that had that passion.
Kobe Bryant knocks in his third basket in 3 shots.
But weren't willing to commit their...
Kobe was a learner. an absorber of basketball knowledge.
And, of course, I was explaining to him, this is the way Michael Cooper used to play defense in the 80s, in trailing his man and not letting the man dictate to him. And Michael was one of the very best.
Bryant's minutes are up, his scoring is up, and he's upgraded his defense.
Now the 19-year-old veteran is making the types of impression that Van Gogh and Monet would be proud of. He's the league's leading scorer off the bench and much more.
Ooh. Mario won.
1 inch taller thanks to Mom Nature and 10 pounds thicker after frequent trips to the weight room in the off-season.
Satisfying.
I think that's what the fans came to see, and you talk about elevation.
You're the youngest player ever to play in an NBA game, right?
Right.
You played your first NBA game when you were 18?
18 years old. You see similarities in his game as well as my game, and I think if he maintains a certain mental approach, he can become a great professional basketball player.
Welcome to Chicago, and there is
Love
a buzz
it.
at the United
Yep.
Center here that you only get for the very special game.
With Shaq's
Begin the training and the mentorship. Let's go.
headlined, Kobe would square off with Michael Jordan.
Thanks, Ahmad. Well, there's a player in the game today that's been compared more than anybody else to Michael Jordan, and that's Kobe Bryant of the Lakers.
It's like, what happened is when I came in the league and I wanted to take more.
Kobe Bryant shooting and hitting with Michael Jordan in his face.
I called Kobe and he was like, so what was it like going against Jordan? I was like, man, this is that black cat. We tried this, we tried that. Like, you know what? Well, you better get ready for the caramel cat.
We got a little show
That was Reggie Miller, by the way.
between number 23 and number 8.
Before the Black Mamba, his nickname was the Caramel Cat.
Pull away by Kobe Bryant. That's the future, and even Michael Jordan will tell you that Kobe Bryant, the future of the NBA. You're looking at the present and the future.
Right. I mean, all I heard was, they called him Black Panther, they called him Black Jesus and all this stuff. I said, I want to see what this is about.
Little advice from the master.
But what happened is that he wound up becoming a big brother.
The kid, he's learned a lot in a short amount of time he's been in the league, and believe me, he's going to continue to learn.
He was the closest thing to Michael Jordan that we saw.
I tell you, that was impressive. He's impressive. You know Michael Jordan is impressive.
Yeah, I love that clip, too. Jordan on the bench just smiling like, oh, all right. I see what this kid's doing.
Season, the hard work was rewarded.
Kobe Bryant, just 19 years old, he's been voted by the fans to start in next Sunday's All-Star game, making him the youngest player in NBA All-Star history.
He's only the third non-starter to start an All-Star game. And the question, does he belong, pops up.
There's not a thing he's in the world. It's a great compliment. It's a great honor.
Kobe was selected to start in the All-Star game.
He just had all the tools. All the necessary fundamentals.
It's an incredible feeling. I'm glad it's finally arrived.
How are your nerves?
I'm a little nervous.
Mr. Bryant, wonder if you'd mind signing an autograph for me.
Sure.
He made sure to leave the fans
That's awesome.
with a lasting impression.
Going on the break, pushing it. Bryant to another young one, Garnett.
Bang! And I love that too, because KG was like a big brother in this situation to him, because KG just went through exactly the same thing, coming out of high school with high expectations, early All-Star. Yeah, I remember the behind-the-scenes footage of that All-Star game before it started, and KG and Kobe are just celebrating. He's like, you made it! You're here, man! We're here! I did that feed,
That's the
man.
kind of play that is serving Kobe Bryant and his Los Angeles Lakers very well.
That's fancy.
Felt good. I thought I was going to be nervous. I thought I was going to be all shaky. But the ball went up and down the court a few times. I felt
The people who say that you are the heir to Michael Jordan and that they're looking at you in that way, how do you feel about that?
That's one of the best compliments I think I could ever receive.
He thought that he was going to be greater than MJ one day.
When you talk about the bridging of the two generations between Michael Jordan and then to Kobe Bryant, the players today talk about Kobe Bryant being their Michael Jordan.
He, not LeBron, is the closest player to stylistically Michael Jordan.
I mean, if you want to talk championships too, then yeah, that too.
Odom gets it ahead, and Bryant by himself.
Because when I retire, I didn't want to have to say, wish I would have done more.
You have those extreme winners that literally, to the exclusion of everything else, including their family, including, you know, other people, focused on just one thing. Anyway.
Yep. Nobody works harder. That's why they love to win in an almost psychotic way.
Despite friction between Kobe and Shaq, the pair had remarkable chemistry.
He is without question one of the league's most talented players, but he has been criticized for poor shot selection and not playing a team game.
Bryant Dickerson, the screen by O'Neal, and the pass to Shaq.
When Kurt takes you out 4 quick shots with plenty of time left on the clock, what do you say? What does he say? And how do you handle that when you come back in?
I'm mad.
Bryant gets a screen by Shaq. Bryant down the middle.
Kobe had become one of the league's best scorers.
Finger rolls it up and in. Perfect timing by Van Exel. To go the other way. Reverse slam dunk. Now we're getting into it. What a play.
Well, we want to know who the go-to guy is down the stretch. The young man is getting it done.
Yep. Yeah, he's your clutch guy. He's your closer.
What a play. Another sensational drive by the 20-year-old.
Week after week, 20-year-old Kobe was turning in one jaw-dropping performance after another.
Bryant drives by Houston. Changes the shot as he's confronted by Ewing.
Bryant was becoming more of a focal point of the offense.
With youth on his side, you'd have to say Kobe Bryant on that top 40 chart is number 11 with a pull-up.
We all know he wanted to be bigger than life. And at that time, that person bigger than life, and still is Michael Jordan.
Bryant spinning.
I think I heard Shaq say that when Kobe was 18, he told him, I want to be the Will Smith of basketball. Will Smith was different back then, guys. You know, in the mid to late 90s, it was a different thing. And I kind of get what he means, you know?
Scandal-free and cozy in the limelight, Kobe Bryant is a marketer's dream. He seems to have as many endorsements as he has moves on the court.
Believe me, Kobe was truly a gifted and intelligent student of the game. I remember him saying, these guys are playing checkers, and I'm out here playing chess. And I would say, I guess so, Kobe. I don't know how to play chess.
Nice hand.
Oh, got you.
Who's the best player you ever played with?
Kobe.
Number 8.
Definitely Kobe.
Kobe Bryant gets past Walt Williams. Walt Williams has no chance playing Bryant off the dribble.
The guys were complaining. Said, Shaq, Kobe's not passing the ball. I said, I'll talk to him.
Kobe Bryant.
I said, Kobe, there's no I in team. And Kobe said, I know, but there's an in me in that.
I love that one so much.
So I went back and told Rick and Big Shot Bob, I said, just get the rebound. He's not passing.
Kobe Bryant has really brought his game to the...
He got it easy in second gear.
I went to Goat Mountain, and I talked to Magic, Michael, Bird.
Kobe, it's showtime.
See, he's not out there. He wasn't out there trying to discredit those greats. He was trying to learn from them, like a true disciple.
So I went to them and started understanding the ins and outs of the game. Michael in particular, he's become my big brother. He's been my big brother since I first came in the league.
Yep. Yes, sir.
As the game ends on Derek Fisher's layup.
The Lakers fell flat in the playoffs again.
To step back and look at my game and figure out how to edit my game so that I simplify. And I felt like at the time I could do so much that I was doing too much.
That offseason, the team made a change at head coach.
This is a team that is talented, it's young, it's on the verge. I just had a chance to meet Kobe Bryant. He's dedicated, he's competitive. He reminds me a lot of Michael Jordan, and there's not too many players that have ever done that in this game.
Stupid Jerry Krause, man. You caused this. You caused this. MJ could have still been there with the crew, with Phil Jackson. They could have been trying to defend their title instead. Nope. You lost him to the freaking Lakers, Jerry.
Jackson's triangle offense brought cohesion and turned the Lakers into the best team in the NBA. Yep. With Kobe entering his prime and Shaq as dominant as ever, the Lakers were primed for greatness.
Well, I'll tell you, he is something. Kobe had the ability to trigger all of those emotions in me. Like, I loathed him, I respected him, I loved him, I hated him. You know,
O'Neal using his body.
That kind of thing is just such a rare quality in any kind of public figure.
Either Kobe comes first with the jab, and then you follow with me, the knockout.
To Kobe, he's going to make a wraparound pass.
The dynamic duo of Shaq and Kobe was dubbed the Combo.
Kobe, can you believe it? You're an old, grizzled veteran of 4 years now. How this young man has grown. Kobe.
But for every excited fan eager to watch the kid, there was a skeptic.
Damn, man. Dunking Kobe.
He turned around, he looked at me, and he said, "You'll see. You'll see when I put 5 banners up on that wall."
Ooh, that was Penny guarding him too.
But he gets help every day.
They had some beef. Quick story, because young Kobe asked Penny Hardaway to sign an autograph, and he kept walking by, and that was when he was in Orlando with Shaq. But Shaq actually stopped and signed an autograph for him because he felt bad for him.
Especially from Kobe Bryant.
There's no question he gets help. Kobe Bryant's coming into his own.
Shaq and Kobe were a basketball ballet of grace and brute force.
Well, Kobe just different, works hard, getting to the gym at about 5, working on his jab steps, head fakes, making sure everything's perfect. And that's Kobe.
And Kobe Bryant was the kind of player that people felt passionate about. Some people loved him, some people hated him.
And Kobe got it and scored.
So Kobe, of course, grew up right in front of our eyes.
That's a great move right there.
And when people grow up in front of our eyes, we see all of it.
Where you see the numbers.
The beauty of it is we saw him come in as a cocky young man, and year after year after year, he became more and more mature. And I really appreciated, his final years, I really, really appreciated the man that Kobe had become. And there's somebody else out there that went through something similar, but instead he went the exact opposite and became more and more, or less and less mature, I should say, as time has gone on. Kobe did it right. Coming out of high school, that much stardom in LA, I get why he was cocky. I get why his ego was inflated. But then he got humbled, and then, yeah, man, he matured fast mentally.
Right down here, actually, Kobe and Shaq have averaged more this year than ever Jordan.
Wow, look at this. They're comparing the duo to Jordan and Pip. Yeah, they just slightly beaten by this duo. Yeah, it's combined scoring. So yeah, Pip didn't score a lot.
Pippen did.
In the first round of the playoffs, the Lakers' regular season confidence carried over. But against the backdrop of their past failures, they were all too aware of the hazards of postseason play.
In the playoffs, the Combo showed they were ready to take the next step. They throttled the Kings in round 1.
Away for Stojkovic by Rice. Into Bryant's hands. What can you say? He has 19.
Bang.
And Kobe connects. Some way. It's an unbelievable shot.
This year, Shaquille O'Neal and Kobe have established themselves as dominant on both ends of the floor.
In round 2, Kobe would be called upon in the clutch.
For the last shot, Suns by 1. They're going to take it off the dribble. This is it now. Game's on the line. You're down 1. And Kobe Bryant at the point.
Kobe in his career had 40 game-winning makes.
Kobe Bryant pulls up.
Wow. Great defense.
With 2.6 to go, giving the Lakers.
What are you going to do?
What a heroic basket by Kobe Bryant. And he was defense. As good as you can be defense. Kobe Bryant with the winning basket with 2.6 seconds remaining.
Where do you expect this team to be in the postseason?
Can we go into the finals?
The series is tied at 3 games.
All right, guys, I think that's a perfect place to stop part 1. I'm really invested in this, and this is kind of flying by. This is a lot of fun. So no long outro here, you guys. Let's just I'll see you guys in the comments. Leave the video a like, subscribe if you want more content like this. Y'all know the drill. Hit that bell though if you want to get notified for the next one. Doing part 2 and part 3 later today. So yeah, no long intros, no long outros here, because we got a lot more work to do. So everybody, thank you so much for watching. Please like the video. Shout out to members. I appreciate you all. Be water, my friends. I'll see you in the comments, and I'll see you again for part 2. Peace.